Alright, August 9th, 6:13 p.m. And sorry it's been a while, you guys, but wow, everything is very bleh down here. But sorry it's been a while, you guys. It's just we're dealing with some terrible smoke and fire weather up here. Honestly, as we go down to the circle, I'm not expecting to find anything, honestly. We got a very, very little fawn. Little fawn on the property. That's cute. Look, he's still walking around here. But I'm not expecting to find anything because, well, let's be honest, the smoke is terrible. The heat is god awful. So forgive my lack of shirt right now. But this is just how it is right now, you guys. Like, it's horrible down here. Well, can't say down here because most of you are south of me. So up here. But I was looking on the national news today, and we're smack dab in the middle of the worst air conditions, like, in all of America right now. Like, this is horrible. I know it kind of looks blue behind me there. The sky is starting to open up. As you can see, we're starting to see just a little bit of cloud right there. Wasn't like that this morning. So thankfully and hopefully we will see a break in all of this, because it's been horrible for this past week, you guys. Everybody's waking up with terrible migraines, and just everybody's just super, like, I don't know how else to describe it other than cranky. Everybody's been cranky, man, and just kind of detached from everything and stuff. Like you talk to people and they literally just zone out in the middle of your conversation and stuff, like, and it's the smoke that's doing it. Like, you'd think that the Oregon fires started up another marijuana plantation again, like it did a few years ago and stuff. And I had to make a few jokes about that a couple of years ago. I was like, hey guys, just so you know, it's illegal to go outside. Because it was just bad, man. I mean, it smelled like a skunk everywhere that you went. But it's been quite a few days since we've been down. I can hear the hawks already talking to me, so that's good. And by the way, if I have not mentioned, I looked them up, and I am an idiot. They are not Frederick's hawks or Franklin hawks. They are Cooper's hawks. So they're really fun birds to have around, actually, because they sit there and they laugh. Like, I was up doing some yard work a couple of days ago, and they were laughing at me the whole time. Nothing looks different. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not 9? Eight of them. I think they took a gift. Thank you. Or you're welcome. Either or. Yeah, there was 9 marbles in that, right? Wait. Dude! There's a little feather tucked in the... Look at that! Look at that! That is super cool. Well, hello, beautiful. Good to see you. Oh, I see you wagging your tail. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Oh my goodness, look at you. Are you excited? Are you excited to see me? Is this one of your feathers? Is this one of your feathers? My goodness, look at you. Where's your brother? Where's your brother at? I don't know about you, but that hawk looks excited to see me. I've never seen a hawk wag its tail like a dog before. But let's recount the marbles. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many hearts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hearts. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 stones. Dude, I swear there was 9 marbles. And this, how did that just get tucked in there? And knowing me too, that I mean, if they know me as I think they know me, then they know I like plumes for my hat. Just need a little bit bigger plumes, honestly. I love plumes for my hat. And I get gifted feathers all the time, you guys. I mean, all the time. So this is really cool. And also kind of looking at the A that my mom had left here last time. I could not post that video because it was like over 40 minutes and it just would not upload. But I had my mom stop by, and that's where this A came from. So this A came from that, and this glyph was changed from whenever we did the mountains, and it changed to this. So very cool. And this A was like that whenever mom had left it, but now it's like that. I mean, that could just be wind too, but I don't think wind is going to be taking a marble and stuffing a feather on the inside right there. Oh, off she goes. That was super cool. Oh, she got a hummingbird hanging out with her too. She got a hummingbird hanging out right next to her. Huh. That was really cool. Well, so I mean, the flower, or not the flower, the feather is very, very promising for the activity. Definitely the marble missing. So that right there, that's super exciting. That is just super exciting. And I'm going to take the feather. It's like a little grouse. Yeah, it's like a grouse or a quail. I think it's a quail, actually. Man, that's super soft. But I'm going to take it to show them that I received their gift for me. And let's go ahead and do a different glyph. I was not expecting anything, honestly, and it's been quite a few days, so there's no way for me to tell exactly when the marble went missing and when we got this here tiny little feather. So, let's go ahead and redo the glyph. Oh, the feather stuck to my finger. Whoopsie, very delicate. All right, let's redo this. Cleaning up the table, we do have a culprit. Right there, you see that? That right there is squirrel scat. So, now mind you, squirrels are not raccoons, but it does not mean that they are not the culprit for taking the marble. But it does not make sense as to where the feather came from and who's been changing the glyph whenever only me and my mother's up in Alaska right now. So that doesn't make any sense as to having somebody else come down and tamper too. And before you ask, no, I am not going to be setting up trail cams here, because every time that I did that up at the house, all activity stopped completely. It was as if they knew exactly where the cameras were, what they were doing, what direction they were pointed in. Everything just stopped completely. So no, I'm not doing cameras, you guys. What you see is what you get. And yeah, I'd love to get a Patterson Gimlin film for you guys too. I would love that. But I only pass on what is permitted to be passed on. So you can take it as you will. I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, well, you're bogus and stuff. Well, you keep scrolling, because I'm not here to lead anybody astray. I'm not gaining anything out of this other than knowledge and stuff. And whatever I find out is passed along to you guys. So there is no other explanation that I have here other than there's been a squirrel on the table. That could be where the missing marble came from. That does not explain the feather that was stuffed into the sage. Never seen that done before. And that does not explain who I am talking to through the glyphs right now. So, moving on. Okay, this is a symbol that we see a lot, but it's a symbol that we see a lot through ginormous structures, a series of 3 like trees, like anywhere from this size right here up to that big guy right there. See them stacked just like that and documented literally all over America and Canada as well, and a few actually over from Carl. um, he's one of our satellite members and stuff. He actually took a European tour, and he found the same structure actually over in, I think it was Spain that he found it. And so this is what seems to be a global or universal symbol. In Moab, it means charisma, but I don't think that's what it means to them. I'm just pointing that out. In Moab language, that means charisma. So, anyways, that's what we're going to do today. And, wife's making dinner. So, and it is really, really hot out here right now, even as late as it is and with all this shade. And, like, check it out. We got a golden sun. I'm actually surprised it's poking through right now, because for most of the day it hasn't been. You can still even see all the smoke through all of the trees and stuff, man. It's just been like super muggy, and I was expecting it to be actually cooler than what it has been because of the smoke coverage and stuff. So oh, the last time that we were out here too, my mom and I found this tree snapped too. So this is a fresh snap. Hey, look, got another plume on the stick right there. So, but this is a fresh snap, and that's roughly, I want to say, 6.5 feet off of the ground at where the snap is right there. And you can see, let me reach. It is a very fresh snap, and we haven't had any terrible wind since the fires started up in Spokane. And I'm sure you guys are all aware of the situation that's unraveling currently up there. My mom and I had to go and evacuate her things and get her roommates prepared to leave. So we got them all sorted out and ready to roll. All they had to do was grab their keys and go the second that they were told to. But we went ahead and got mom and her stuff out and stuff. But like I said, mom is up in Alaska right now enjoying a vacation. And hopefully she'll be back with a whole lot of pictures and stuff. But she is safe. Everybody from the Legacy team is safe right now. So, yeah. That's trippy looking. Why have I never noticed that? That fork comes off the tree and just kind of crowns around the other half of it right there. That's kind of cool. But anyways, please pray for Spokane and Colville, Inchelium, as Inchelium is very close to being lost right now. There's not a whole lot of help for them currently. And most of these fires, you guys, are all being started by people. And these people, in my personal opinion, this might be the veteran coming out of me and stuff, but all these people that are starting these fires should be treated as domestic terrorists. I mean, over 700 homes lost in Spokane, 64,000 people evacuated out of Spokane County alone, and all hotels within a 200-mile radius literally booked out because people have nowhere else to go. They got nowhere else to go. And the Red Cross is fighting tooth and nail right now to get people relief, get them food, get them water, get them clothes, and just doing their best right now to try and do anything they possibly can to help. So if you guys are feeling in the gifting mood, contact the Red Cross out of Spokane, because they are accepting donations of food, clothing, water, in attempts to basically get people squared away from this horrible, there's no other way to put it, domestic terrorist attack, because it was started by a guy who also claimed to have started several other fires as well. And I'm supposed to be, the Christian who is very forgiving. How can you forgive something like that? Honestly, I am struggling very hard with this personally, because it's affected a lot of my friends and family too and stuff. How are you supposed to forgive something like that? I mean, I got half of me going, yeah, you have to forgive him and stuff, but then the other half of me is like, no, stand up for it, like stand up for what you believe in and stuff, because that's wrong right there. You don't do something like that. You don't do something like that. It's just horrible. So like I said, send your prayers out for everybody who's been affected right now, and God bless, and stay squatchy.